Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about some RHOC news, or at least former housewife of. We know that we've heard about this relationship and falling out between Tamra Judge and Shannon Beador for quite some time. It was addressed on Watch What Happens Live. It's been addressed on Two T's in a Pod. It's been all over blogs, Radar Online, Page 6, Reality Blurb, you name it. It's been there. We've talked about it. But now we've all kind of wondered, are we going to get any resolve? Is it going to take Shannon and Tamra to be on the same show together again in order to see that resolve? What's going to happen? Well, we're hearing there actually has been some sort of conversation that was had. So according to Reality Blurb, Real Housewives of Orange County alum Tamra Judge shares an update on her relationship with Shannon Beador. And we're here to mention it all. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that after Tamra Judge departed from the Real Housewives of Orange County, her relationship with Shannon Beador kind of went down the tubes. Before fans knew it, it happened so fast. Tamra started publicly trashing Shannon, who kept her spot on the show. And Tamra probably wasn't happy about that. Tamra later revealed her reasons behind the media blitz, and she said Shannon stopped speaking with her after Tamra's exit from the show. Now, recently, however, Tamra became a public supporter of Shannon after the 57-year-old was attacked by her cast members. In an episode of her podcast, Two T's in a Pod, with her co-host, Teddi Mellencamp, Tamra shared an update on her relationship with Shannon. Some time ago, Teddi contacted Shannon seemingly on Tamra's behalf, and according to Tamra, Shannon was not very happy that Teddi had called her. Well, I don't think she was like mad, Tamra explained on the podcast, and this was via Heavy. She was like, well, I don't want to do this, with you, Teddi, being involved. I want to do this one-on-one. And basically a mutual friend of ours, I told him that, oh my God, we were drinking and we called a few people. This mutual friend told Tamra that Shannon prefers to speak with her alone, aka not through Teddi. I said, listen, I can't believe we did this. Teddi called Shannon and texted her. And he says, yeah, I know. Shannon was like, I would rather just talk to her one-on-one. Teddi then stated that Shannon should get some balls and call Tamra. Teddi, you are stirring the pot, girl. Tamra revealed that she and Shannon are communicating via some mutual friends, and she also implied that they have intentions to work on their friendship. We have a long road to go through, but we have agreed that we miss each other's friendships, and that's what she expressed. Now, what does that mean for the future? Perhaps one day soon, viewers will get to witness the return of Shannon in Tamra's glory days. If we're lucky, maybe even Vicky Gumbelson will also jump in as well, completing the legend of the Tres Amigas. But maybe not. Who actually knows? We don't know what's going to happen. Now, this is a start. They've agreed to start talking with each other. But why would Teddi think that, if I were Shannon, I would be so on guard and I wouldn't give anybody, I just wouldn't. I would think in my mind, okay, Teddi's contacting me on behalf of Tamra. You guys are probably trying to get me on your show, Two T's in a Pod, where I have this conversation with Tamra as Teddi kind of mediates the situation. Everybody's been waiting for this conversation. So I'm putting myself out there. I get nothing out of it. And you guys are going to have one of your highest rated episodes ever because everybody knows about this beef. I can see that side playing devil's advocate coming from Shannon. Now, for Tamra, I can also see where she's like, listen, we hashed it out all the time on a public platform. That was our whole job, was to hash it out on the Real Housewives of Orange County. So why not have this conversation very publicly, since the fallout was public? But I do agree with Shannon in the sense that, one, Teddi has nothing to do with you, girl. So I wouldn't be happy hearing from Teddi either. And with Teddi saying, she should grow some balls and call Tamra, it doesn't sound like Teddi's coming from the best place anyways. Shannon's, in her mind, probably thinking, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you a phone call. I don't owe Teddi anything. I'm not doing it. Just saying. I don't know. I mean, when it comes down to this whole altercation I've said from day one, especially after Tamra Judge went on Watch What Happens Live, I leaned against a tree earlier and I have prickly stuff all in my shirt. I've said, you know, since Tamra's appearance on Watch What Happens Live, when she was speaking to Andy Cohen and saying, you know, I want to get to a better place and I miss our friendship. And she was saying all of the right things. And Andy was like, yeah, good. Yeah, that's great. I'm sitting there thinking, Tamra is saying everything that she knows she needs to say to get in good graces with production and Andy Cohen. And then she's going to say, I want to repair this relationship. And she's offering this sort of sense of resolution to a conflict that a lot of people, one, didn't know that was there, and two, well, are very invested in now at this point because there's been no resolution. And I can see where she's telling Andy all of the right things, everything that he wants to hear, and then they're going to give her a contract. Maybe this is just playing farm. My friend says it's called, when you play make-believe, it's called playing farm. But maybe when she gets that contract, she's going to go in and she's going to eat Shannon alive and let her know everything that she felt like she did in order to ruin their relationship. Because Shannon stopped taking her calls. Shannon allegedly just cut her out of her life as soon as she knew that Tamra was no longer on the show, because in Tamra's mind, she didn't need her anymore. She could move on, and she's like, you know, you don't serve me any purpose. You're not an ally on the show anymore. You're off the show. So I don't have to call you. And Tamra's, and, you know, sitting there like, hold on. You used to call me allegedly drunk all the time and complain about, you know, David Beador, your ex, your relationship, how sad you were, your children, your career, what's going on with your businesses. And I was your friend then when I was there to pick up the phone. And you would call me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I picked up the phone. And then when the going got tough and Tamra got going, so did Shannon. Guys, I'm so curious what your thoughts are about all of this, especially going into the new season, Real Housewives of Orange County, season 17. They're saying that they're set to pick up the cameras pick up the cameras again in June. We've heard casting rumors, and I talked about it in my first video that I dropped today, and they're so disappointing. Like, Bravo, I'm hoping that they listen to us. We're hearing that Alexis Bellino might be back. That's a no from me. I think that they need to bring Tamra Judge back. We heard that Dr. Jen Armstrong and Noella Bergner are going to stay. I think Noella deserves to stay, because I think we should give her a second chance. And she brought all of the drama for season 16. Had she not have brought the drama, I don't really know what drama we would have had. But for Dr. Jen Armstrong, I kind of look at her like a Catherine Edwards or an Elizabeth Lynn Vargas. She's sweet, she's nice, she's a little bit messy on the show, but I don't really think that we need her back for a second season. I do feel like everybody deserves a second shot, but what are we going to have to look forward to? If your husband doesn't really want to film and have some of these deep conversations, you know, she barely said maybe 15 words at the reunion. The reunion is telling. Most of the time you have to really bring it at the reunion or else you're not getting asked back, period. It doesn't add up for me. So the casting news was a little bit disappointing, and I'm hoping that some of it is not true. So guys, go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts about this breaking point in Shannon and Tamra's relationship and apparently them being able to potentially repair it? What are your thoughts? Give me your unfiltered opinions, please. And don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to go take that poll inside of my community tab, because I asked you guys, since we're bringing back a rendition, a different version of Hot Messy Topics live for callers, Jason and I hosting it, covering everything. I wanted to know, what do you guys want to name that? We don't want to name it the same thing. I don't want to call it popping off on pop culture because we did pops off. I don't want to call it Hot Messy Topics because I feel like sometimes I'm giving the wrong, you know, some callers, like, I just can't. We still have to keep our relationships with the networks, guys. We need these interviews. We want to keep our channel like going and flowing, and we can't just let anybody come on and give their opinions and trash everybody. We have to do it. It's fun, light shade. It's not that serious for the most part, usually. So I want to hear from you guys. Go take the poll. That's it. Happy Tuesday. Don't forget to watch the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion tonight. And I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.